hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. TYC, first one in the room, and Indiana Tones. Hello, Miss Cecilia, good to see you. And Ramona, welcome. Welcome to a very loud Hudson Yards. Good to see you, Mindy. Good morning. Good morning, NJ Nancy. Good to see NJ. And Din Din, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are on this earth we have, this cold round earth. Good to see Lenora and Chiladian. Hello. Welcome to Hudson Yards, 34th Streets. And it is a freakishly warm autumn day. So I said to myself, let's walk down the Highline Park. Plus, I have some business I had to attend to over in this neighborhood. So that's why I'm here. Good to see you, Carl. Let me make sure the lens is clean. Good to see you, Carl and Griff out there in Vancouver, Canada. And Cowboy Coney, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's let a few more people tune in, and then we will commence our walk down the Highline Park. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Wednesday. Good to see you, Dave in Bangor, Maine. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Wednesday. It's a freakishly warm day here in New York City. Got to top out around 70 windy degrees here today in New York. So it's going to be warm, to say the least, out here in New York today. And then I think tomorrow the bottom drops out and it gets cold. Good to see you, Charles, out there in Davenport, Iowa. And good to see you, Feng. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Running around the city today. But it's a good running around. It's making money. It's grabbing checks kind of running around kind of a day. So, all in all, a very fortuitous Wednesday for yours truly. When I said to myself, I got to make a YouTube video today. I wasn't on the last couple of days. I had to recover from Marathon Sunday. Our epic 9-hour and 15-minute live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly enjoyed that. A lot of fun doing the marathon for y'all. Good to see you, Blondie. Marathon Sunday was so much fun, Charles. I'm so happy you were able to join me for that. Incredible stream, absolutely. Had lots of steam. Really enjoyed it, beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. Good to see a girl in the curl. Had a fantastic day yesterday. And, yeah. Yes, I did win the marathon YouTube-wise. Yes, I did win the marathon YouTube-wise. 61,000 of you guys watched that first stream, which was amazing. 61,000. Got to have more of those. I have to have more of those live streams where 60,000 tune in. Very unusual weather for November. Yes, it's going to be 70 degrees today, so very warm. Good to be here, girl. I'm glad, girl, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. We're going to walk the Highline Park. Hopefully you see some lovely autumnal colors today. Had a lovely breakfast at a diner after my tour this morning, so I'm all full of roll, sausage, egg, and cheese, and coffee. Good to see you, Darren. Good to see you, Susan Ingalls. You're a Scorpio, too. Awesome, Charles. It's Scorpio season. It's Scorpio season. I kind of miss King Nyani, the big gorilla that was here for a while. I know he's gone off to, I believe it was the great state of Connecticut. Well, he'll be on permanent tour or permanent display. So, I am going to miss King Nyani, the big, gigantic gorilla that you can sit in his hand. He was right about here. Good to see you, John Lore. Good morning. Good. Officially now, good afternoon. All right, guys. Oh, maybe that coffee's wearing off. I'm already yawning. All right.
Thank you. What's your name again?
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's walk the Highline Park. Haven't done this in a few weeks. But, no, doing great. Doing great, no. Good to see you, Rosalind. Oh, it's all good, John. Have a great day. That's what replay's for. Yay, having new floors installed. Nice. Yeah. When you're getting new floors installed, that's a lot of noise. That is a whole lot of noise. But here we are, now officially 33rd Street here in Middle Cross. Good to see you, Phyllis. His name is not Harambe Fang, his name is King Nayani. Get it straight. His name is not Harambe, it is King Nayani. And that is to bring awareness to the plight of the gorilla, African gorilla, which is being decimated. It is beautiful outside, just very windy. I hope my microphones hold up today because it is very, very windy out here. And the whole purpose of the microphones is so that you guys do not hear the wind. So, but here we are, Hudson Yards, and there is Thomas Heatherwick's, I don't know if you want to call it a suicide machine, but here's Thomas Heatherwick's vessel. Unfortunately still closed, and I don't think that thing is ever going to reopen again. Lots of people, I believe 5 in total, have committed suicide on this thing. Of course, when it first opened, that's the first thing out of people's mouths was, it's a suicide thing. Yes, you're excited for the new floors, but it's very loud, yeah. But yes, it's going to be a nice sculpture here until they get rid of it. But yeah, Ethan, I don't think they're going to ever reopen the vessel due to its magnet for suicides. So yeah, it has a bad rep. And also, the last suicide was quite traumatic. It was a teenager who jumped off with his family all in watching it. Now you can see what they've done with your donation money. There you go. All right. So let's get some more views here of the vessel. There it is. Thomas Heatherwick designed the vessel, and further down along the Highline there's a building that he designed called the Lantern House, and I'll point that out when we're walking past it. But it looks like they have installed a lot of the Christmas lighting here at Hudson Yards. So it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. It's getting there. And look at all the Instagrammers doing their Instagrams. Looks like a pine cone, yes. To me, it looks like a nest of some sort. But as people intentionally walk into my direction, yay! We're doing that. We're doing that already. We're not even 10 minutes into the live stream. Pine cone, a nest, a shawarma, as some of the kids call it. Now, eventually, the view here from the vessel and the courtyard here is going to change because the final the final development section is right over here. So here's the exposed Hudson Yards. A beehive, yes. The vessel is a white elephant. What was the point of building it? It was just a piece of a sculpture that's kind of like a Christmas tree, and the humans are ornaments on it. So that was the point of building it. But here's the last development section here at Hudson Yards. The Jacob Javits Convention Center is right over there. And eventually this will have buildings along it too, so you will lose the view of the Hudson River here. So eventually you'll be completely surrounded by buildings. And it will not look that great, but we will see. But little bits of Christmas are beginning to make their way out. And let's see some of these Christmas decorations here. And let's try to see if we can walk the spur of the Highline Park and show you another piece of weird art. Today it's all about the weird art, ladies and gentlemen. So get ready. I only got to walk the vessel how many times? 5 times. And the last time I walked the vessel was the day all my work shut down and the pandemic hit. March 18th, 2020. Watch that live stream. I'm very emotional during that live stream. Anyway, Tom Constantine, good to see you. Good afternoon. And good to see you, Katya. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. I wonder if they're gonna have that weird, boring art thing out here, like they had last year. They had like a weird art thing right about here. That made no sense to me. But oh yeah, look at that! They're putting together the. Oh, I see some Christmas trees up there. Let me show you the Christmas trees. And there are a lot of Instagrammers or something like that. I heard there's lots of influencers from South America in town. So the vessel is at this point not coming down, but they probably are going to tear it down eventually, or they just may leave it as is. Great example of 2 people dying to be on the live stream. Good to see you, ABX girl. Let's show you some Christmas trees. Look at that. Christmas trees being held up by balloons. Look at that. Terry Day doing great, Terry. Thank you so much for tuning on in. Thanks for having me on your TV. When does the album go on sale? When we hit 20,000 subscribers, girl in the curl. When we hit 20,000 subscribers, there'll be a double CD set featuring yours truly singing. But yeah, I'll go in that mall once this holiday season and have a panic attack inside of there. Last time I went in there, I had a total panic attack. It was so crowded in there. And of course, people were cutting in line to go down the escalator because, you know, that's what people do. Anyway. So right here, this silver structure here is called the shed. And this entire end piece of the shed here slides back and forth to create an outdoor performance space area. You'll buy that album? It's Charles, it's coming, my man. It's coming. Sunshine after the rain, good to see you. We're starting out here at Hudson Yards, and we're gonna take a lovely jaunt down the Highline Park. I keep on forgetting it's Wednesday. I keep on thinking it's Thursday. And is the Highline Park closed? Oh no, okay, about to say, I got nervous there. Good to see you, Colleen, welcome. I almost thought the Highline Park was closed. I was like, why would it be closed today? It's a beautiful, really overly warm day. So there's a really cool art exhibit going on right now, Fragile Future, or Drift, Fragile Future. It's an exhibition of kinetic sculptures. And you are not allowed to live stream in there, evidently, because of the music. So, yes, Dutch Mouse sings the hits, available now only on KTEL. I got together with Donnie and Marie. I got together with Donnie and Marie, and what's that guy's name there? Anyway, good to see you, Elise. I got together with Captain Kong and the Cogs, and we all know I'll be the next guest on the Croft Super Show, guys. I will be the next guest, special guest on the Croft Super Show. You can see me perform at the World and Sid and Marty Croft at the Omni Center in Atlanta, Georgia. But let's walk this spur, the final section of the Highline Park, and see what it's like down here, because there is some weird art down the way from here. Wow, it's windy out here. Wow, look at, call me Mary Poppins. Good to see you, Mighty Bull. Where are we going? It's in the description. We're doing the Highline Park today. Good to see you, Danette. You love the Highline. Awesome. Yeah, today we're focusing on all the really weird arts here along the Highline Park today. So that's what it's all about. All about the weird arts that's along the Highline Park, formerly known as the West Side Improvement, built in 1931 to separate the freight rail tracks from the street. For many a year, there would be cowboys, the West Side Cowboys, would guide freight trains up and down 10th and 11th Avenues. West Side Cowboys were in service right up until the completion of the West Side Improvement, today called the Highline. And you're Mary Poppins, y'all. Yeah, call me Bert. But here we are. Got your foot stuck between the railway up here. You got to be careful there, Adam. Good to see you. And be careful with the emojis. You can get up to 3 emojis per comment. But here's some weird art. They had a design competition to put on the next piece of art here. I was hoping for the gigantic pigeon, but instead they put the gigantic drone here. Here's a gigantic drone in honor of Rudolph Giuliani. Did the Highline on your last visit? Loved the art. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But here we are. We're on top of 10th Avenue right now. Here is 10th Avenue. That sun feels fantastic. Very strong, but very nice. But there's 10th Avenue. Got a little glimpse of the Empire State Building from here. There it is. Little sneaking on in there. There's your Empire State Building. And then we have the drone. The drone. I was really hoping for the gigantic pigeon. They were going to do a gigantic pigeon, but no, they got to pick the stupid drone. I don't understand these board members on the Highline. I really don't understand some of these people. Yes, the big pigeon, Top Secret, from Top Secret. That's right. That's right, Nightbot. Good to see you, Paula. Here we're looking north along 10th Avenue. And this was a very ugly building that they cladded in a new exterior that looks much better now. Yes, you fear drones, Terry? Me too. Now, eventually the spur will be extended down this way right here. And this is going to link up with the Moynihan train station, Penn Station. But it's going to go right down here. So the extension to the Highline will continue on down this street here. 31st Street this is. So the Highline Park is not done yet. It will continue to expand. Good to see you, Joseph. Good to see you, Paul. Good to see you, RJ, out there in the great state of Colorado, doing great. Hey, look at that shininess. It's shining, baby. It's shining. I'm gonna shine in the sun, baby. I'm gonna shine in the sun. It is a beautiful day here in New York, considering it is November. Freakishly warm. Gonna get a high up to 70 degrees today, which is crazy. But all this is new. Everything you see here is not even 3 years old. Kind of crazy. There's the edge. The edge is way up there. And eventually we'll live stream from there on one really freezing cold day. Who knows? I'm waiting for one of my tour guide friends to give me a super big discount on going up there. Anyway, let's start walking down the Highline Park. It is a beautiful day here in New York. Gotta remember, wow, today everyone wants to be on the live stream, so we're gonna have to keep my head on a swivel here. Have I been to the rail yard yet, Joseph? I actually started above the rail yard. I'll give you a little glimpse of it again. But we just started out at the vessel, and we had a little bit of a view of the little remaining section of the rail yard. And no, we're on 10th Avenue, Joseph, 10th Avenue. We're on 10th Avenue. Oh my God, Darren, we will be here for a snowstorm. Well, not a snowstorm, but after the snow. They do close the Highline Park when it snows. Good to see you, CB. As the horns honk. As the horns honk. Everyone's having fun in traffic. Everybody's having fun in traffic. Yes, it is not fun to drive here, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're thinking, I'm going to drive my car around Manhattan, yeah, good luck with that. But anyway. Let's see how many people intentionally walk into the camera. This is getting a little annoying. Good to see you there, Sergei. What do we have here? There's some awfully weird art down here. As people surround me. Hey guys. They all surrounded me. All right, weird arts. Weird arts, here we go. I told you we're gonna stare at the weird arts. What the hell is this made out of? It's like glass of some sort. It's a unicorn, I guess, right? No, maybe a horse. Chilling out here. Here at the Highline. This thing is so weird looking. Love the beer keg building. Me too, Terry. Quartz? I don't know if it's quartz. It looks like quartz, but I want to say it's more like blown glass. Yeah, I want to see this like blown glass. It's kind of cute. It looks really heavy. It's probably really heavy. And then there's another piece over here that people were hanging out with. Let's take a look at this one. This one here is sitting in the sun. What is this one here doing? Oh man. He's just like, or she or he, contemplating life. Oh, we got eyeballs on this one. Hey, hi guys, hi, hey, oh. Wow, these things are weird. These things are super weird. Oh, he has eyeballs. He has two heads. He has two heads. He has an upside down head, and this is where your donation money went, Darren. Yeah, this is like glass. This is like a glass that's been put together with epoxy. Looks like an alien, right? Good to see a Mullen. It could be a lot worse, and there is a lot worse. It's a little scary. It's art. Yep. It's art. I would consider it art. New York, what would New York be without weird art, right? What is New York without weird art, right? What is a day in New York without weird art? I like the headgear. Yeah, me too. Kind of cool. And it is windy out here. So here's some leftover track from the Highline. That's a great question. I don't see any signage for this exhibit. I don't know if let me look for some names of the art here. Oh yeah, there's a little plaque. Let's see the name of this thing here. That's you in disguise, Fang? There you go. Resin, fiberglass, wire, beads, leather, and bells. And the night rides on. Is the name of this weird ass art piece. It's going to be here until March. Hello there, Owen. Welcome. Ooh, it's windy. Hey. 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 It is windy out here. The cold air getting ready to rush in. Winter is knocking on New York's door, but first, a freakishly warm day. How about that? We'll get up to 70 degrees here in New York today. So it's going to be nice and warm. A great day to walk around the Highline Park. Yes, they should. Fang, absolutely. Please tweet that out and let the folks at Hudson Yards know that. Good to see you there, Thelina. So let's get one last view of the rail yard here at Hudson Yards. My mic is working great, right? Don't hear a bit of wind. Good. Good, good, good. Look at the wheels on this thing. So cool. I've only seen this thing move in videos. I want to see this thing moving with my eyeballs. So now we're walking towards the west, towards the Hudson River. Part of the agreement when building the Highline Park was that they would maintain the rail infrastructure in the structure so that if they were ever to revert it back to freight rail tracks, it will be relatively easy to do so. The lead landscape architect at the Highline Park was a Dutch-born landscape architect named Piet Oudolf. Love architecture, absolutely. Thelina, all the information comes up on the chat every few minutes, so please pay attention. Also, it's in the description below. Hey, good to see you, Revis. Bloody hell. We're going into a wind vortex here. I need to camp out to see it move. Right? It takes a long time, right? Here's the last section of the Hudson rail yard. Eventually there'll be tall skyscrapers here, so you will not get this lovely view of the river anymore. And I believe construction is going to begin here sometime next year. So enjoy it now before it disappears. It is windy, Paula. It is very windy. That's why hopefully the microphones work. Microphones are to dampen the wind noise, so you don't hear wind in the camera. It is very windy out here. These winds feel like maybe they're gusting up to 20 miles an hour. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome on into the show. Beautiful clear sky today, though, yeah. Beautiful clear sky today. Cobalt blue New York City skies today. It's one thing about New York. People ask, why doesn't New York have any smog or pollution? And basically because of fresh Canadian air coming down here every couple of weeks, pushing all that pollution out to the ocean. Hello there, Paulette. Have a great day. I will hold on to my toupee, even though I have a lovely head of hair. Who was the weatherman who lost his toupee on live TV? Was it Ira Joe Fisher? I'm breaking out the old reporter names now for my real New York viewers here. Who was the one? I mean, we all know Warner Wolf lost his teeth during one of his news broadcasts. But who was the weather guy who lost his toupee? Never thought of that. Yeah, New York, considering it's a city of 8 million people, Revis, New York has very good air quality. That's why we have these blue skies. It's not brown like Los Angeles. Now, let's start making our way down the High Line, shall we? Let's see if we can see any autumnal colors here along the Highline Park. And maybe some more weird art. I get a view of that weird drone from here. Here we are once again above 31st Street. Was it Willard Scott, Dave? I think you might be right on that one. Because I keep on thinking NBC. Good to see you, Gail. Finally made it to Jersey. Jersey can keep the smog. Good to see you, Robinson Lopez. You'll be here August 27th. Awesome. There's the drone. There's the drone droning on. You got blue skies, girl in the curl? Well, you're not in Los Angeles. You're not in the Los Angeles basin. You're in Seal Beach. Anything along the coast has better air quality than the Los Angeles basin. The Los Angeles basin always has a brown cloud over it. You can really see the wind as we make our way through here. Right? Yeah, right. He worked for NBC. I keep on thinking NBC has to be Willard Scott because I think it was the video was around here on YouTube. They keep on making it disappear, but it was a windy day in Rockefeller Plaza, and the toupee went flying. So, but the Highline Park, the first section of the Highline Park, opened up in 2003, and the full Highline Park was realized just a few years ago, just about 3 years ago. Right, true fact, yes. Right, does look stunning. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. What was the building with Spain on the front? I do not know. I don't know a lot of the names of these buildings over here. I'm not very well versed what the names of a lot of these buildings here along the Highline Park. Yeah, that's a Porker, Willard Scott, that's right. And here we are, the West Side Improvement. Now, you cannot ride a bike up here in the Highline Park, because as you see, it's quite narrow. Only about, at most, 16 feet wide. Very, very similar to the promenade on the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh, yeah, no, he was definitely embarrassed, girl in the curl. He was definitely embarrassed. You're more than welcome, Dave. Sorry about that. So now we have some more weird art. What is this? Yeah, Willard Scott did just pass away. So this is called 1 Second by Antonio Vega Malotella. Good afternoon, Selena. But this is going to be here until March. Looks like all this art's going to be here until March. 1 second, just 1 second. Interesting. Silvio, good to see you from Brazil. Bon tarde, Brazil. Oh yeah, people are definitely going to walking directly into the camera today. I just had a couple walk intentionally into me, but luckily I put my arm up in the way. What you guys don't see is sometimes I will stick my arm up like this at people to keep them out of the shot. So, 2 people, not 1, but 2, just went into the arm. Did he give it some milk? I have no idea, Diana. Yeah, I don't know, Dave. Anyway, Zaha Hadid is the architect who did this building right here. Beautiful day out here, Selena. 87 is the same age as your dad passing. Wow, Joseph. Ooh, we can see right into his house. Wow, we can see right into that. That's wild. They have a nice chandelier in there. Yeah, Keith, it's ridiculous. It always happens when I'm live streaming. So here's that weird kind of a wind chime or something like that. Here's Zaha Hadid's building. Watching the fashion and what to wear in New York. Love the Peking in the windows, yeah. But I would totally live in this building, but that floor up there, I wouldn't want to be on the Highline level. You know, out of all the pieces of art that are not being activated by the wind right now, as the Highline is in. Oh yes, absolutely, Paula, absolutely. So look at these colors here we have here along the Highline. Have lovely autumnal colors here as we approach the 26th Street flyover here. The 26th Street flyover, the only structure built on the Highline. And this was to keep these wild trees intact. Oh yeah, Summer in the Garden, Ruth, is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, where are the Jetsons, right? But here we are, we're on the 26th Street flyover. As you see, a lot of these trees here, they were moved around, but these trees did grow wild when the Highline was abandoned for nearly 30 years. Pete Udolph, the lead landscape architect of the Highline Park, he tried to save a lot of the wild flora that grew here in the 30 years. So now we're on a kind of like a bridge-like structure here that takes us over all these amazing trees that grew wild. You like the sunbeams there, girl? Feels good in the sun. Feels real good in the sun right now. Yeah, I'm glad they saved them too. Barry, going great, man. Yeah, kind of amazing how this all grew wild during the 30 years this thing was abandoned. Good to see you, Reverend Rick. We'll love to walk up the Highline. Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a day for sunglasses, especially walking in this direction. Especially walking in this direction. So ladies and gentlemen, just up ahead, I will have a signal droppage. So please be patient as we walk through the bad signal area. These two buildings create the perfect barrier for cell phone disruption. Beautiful walk indeed, Diana. All right, don't you love these changing colors? Me too. But please be patient with the signal as we walk through this section right here. Me too, Terry, me too. Good to see you, Viking. Miss Viking. Limp signal. A perfect vitamin D walk, yes. Very well said. Good to see you from Utica. But you Yeah, I gave Coney Island a rest today, Barry. But we'll be back in Coney on Sunday to watch the polar bears swim. And actually on Sunday, if you didn't see the marathon broadcast, we were literally in Brooklyn and Manhattan. We were in two boroughs following the New York City Marathon. All right, here's another weird piece of art. All right, so this is Fountain of Tears. This is called by Guillermo Galindo. As you see, the water is dripping. Drip, drop, drip. Psychic, good to see you. It does deserve a beer garden someday, but there is a beer garden over at Chelsea Market. Interesting. The Fountain of Tears. Yep. It's art. Look at all the willows here. Real pretty. I feel like I'm in a meadow. A very weird installation, CB. As we walk through, I think we have the gigantic retainer coming up next. When are you going to see me jump into the cold water? Who knows, maybe soon. Of a flora painting. I do not know, Diana. But here's a giant retainer. Yep, it's art. Cherry Day. Yep, this is made out of marble. I wonder how heavy this thing is. This thing is probably super heavy. And this is called Retainer. They're willows, they're willows. So, and here is 23rd Street. It's good old 23rd Street, and one of my favorite YouTube channels, City Beautiful, begins every YouTube video with a shot of this spot right here. Pretty cool. 10th Avenue right there. Marble should be ice cold to the touch. Let's see. Is the marble cold? No, it's kind of warm. It's getting warm in the sun. It is beautiful out here. 200 years later, there'll be an archaeological dig. Yes, absolutely. Psychic, yes. They'll do an archaeological dig, and then they'll find that gigantic retainer somewhere. And they'll put it up in a museum somewhere. Oh, exactly. The gap gives you character, Terry. All right. It would not be New York without scaffolding. And I have to say, I will rejoice the day I could walk down the Highline Park without any scaffolding. As long as I've been walking the Highline Park, there has always been a little bit of scaffolding along the way. As I told my guests on my Brooklyn Bridge walking tour this morning, the day there is no scaffolding in New York City, it's the end of Western civilization. As we go through some scaffolding here, have a really cool mural right here that I wish we could get a better view of. A dinosaur did lose his retainer. Have a great day, Selena. But we got some great autumn colors here with the sun coming through them. Looks absolutely fabulous. A guest of mine actually asked me about the Highline. Is it good to jog along the Highline? I actually don't recommend it because, as you see, a lot of people here along the Highline are strolling. So you'll be having to run around people who are walking at a rather slow pace. So I do not recommend jogging here along the Highline, unless it's a very early morning, obviously, when not too many people are out. We're definitely leaf peeping, Darren. Madam Mojo, like those sunbeams? Me too. Get Barry, tomorrow's your birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Barry. Happy birthday to you. Happy Scorpio season. Tell me another live streamer that would do it for you. I'll wait. Not a very wide pipe, not a very wide path here, Razor. It's only about 8 to 10 feet wide in most spots, at most 16 feet wide. Very similar to the Brooklyn Bridge. In width, anyway. You got it, Diana. Oh yes, please, it'll be fantastic. I cannot wait for the snowstorms to hit New York. That's when the real big live streams come around.
So maybe.
Oh, look at these beautiful colors on here. Look, beautiful purples, right here. Oh, the big gigantic metronome is still here. It is a beautiful park, Barry. Let's see the name of this thing here. They're all gathered around the name here. I want to read the name of this thing here. Called Equal Measure by Namia Tazbar. Make it go faster. I don't think I'm in control of that. But you see how it says now and then right there. Check that out. Look real close, guys. It's transcending time. One metronome beat a moment. As we continue on, we're now approaching Thomas Heatherwick's building, the Lantern House. These buildings right here. Exactly, a gnome without a beard, maybe. But here's Lantern House, done by the same architect who designed the vessel, Thomas Heatherwick. Ah, we can see right into these homes here. This is pretty fun. This is a lot of fun here. We can see right into these people's apartments. Pretty sweet buildings, right? Oh, we got somebody, do we have somebody painting or something? We got somebody. No, the metronome was not steady, Rick. No, it was not. It was going between then and now, whatever that means. He's working in there on something. And then right over here, this building right here is a building designed by French architect Jean Nouvel. No two apartments are the same in that building right over there. Kind of amazing. Ooh, that's somebody's kitchen right here. Look at this, is somebody's kitchen. Look at that. That's somebody's kitchen. Wow. That's craziness. That's craziness. Right, looks like the old Times Square. Looks like the old Times Square dancing booths. Maybe. Oh no. My hat! My hat! I lost my hat! I lost my hat at the Highline Park! My hat! Oh no, my hat! I actually thought that was like a raccoon or a squirrel or something like that. I was like, look at a dead animal on the side of the Highline Park. Oh wait, it's a hat. My hat! I lost my hat! It's a Peeping Tom Mega Theater. That's the entire Highline Park there, Reverend Rick. That's the entire Highline Park. Big money apartments, absolutely. Yes, I'll come at night and they'll be definitely doing more than cooking. The Highline does close at 9 o'clock, so at least it wasn't a skunk, that's right. Yeah, the Highline closes at 9 o'clock, so we can't get to see any people making whoopee along the Highline here. They could get curtains. Yes, that's a piece of art. It's a piece of performance art. Yeah, this is the greatest spot to spy on rich people. Is the Highline. The real affluent rich people show off their insides of their apartments. As we come over to the 10th Avenue, kind of an amphitheater. I'll see you later, Susan. Have a great day. Let's see, one of my favorite murals in all of New York City. It's a lovely mural right here. How cool is that? Mahatma Gandhi and Mother Teresa. Right here along 18th Street and 10th Avenue. Ibrahim, merhaba Turkey, merhaba. Good to see ya. Look how cool the Lantern House looks. Yes, Norman, the Oreo factory was a little bit further down at where the Hudson Market, the Chelsea Market is. I will point out that building when we're walking through it. Cynthia, never a dull moment. Exactly. That's why you guys watch. And that's why you guys have subscribed. All right. Let's continue on. Got some great autumn colors right here, this next section here. Yeah, beer keg house, yes. Yes, it could be Desmond Tutu also, but you know. Wow. The leaves have finally changed color here in New York. And then here is the 10th Avenue, like theater, amphitheater, I don't know what you want to call this, but it's a seating area where you can enjoy some lunch or a talk with a friend and have a fantastic view of 10th Avenue. We can see all the way down to that drone. Let's take a look at it. Way down there, if you look closely, you can see that gigantic drone. We're here now on 17th Street, looking all the way north along 10th Avenue. What a view. So now we're leaving Chelsea, and we're going to make our way now down to the Meatpacking District. That's right. That's right, Rick. Yeah, if you're planning on coming out to New York, number one rule is comfortable shoes. Don't try to be cute. Do not try to be cute. Be practical. New York is a walking city. And if you're not used to walking, oh, aren't you in for a treat? Right? Speak from experience. I know, Rick. So now this building right here, these two buildings, these were the largest National Biscuit Company factory buildings in the East Coast. We know that company today as Nabisco. But in 1912, this is where the Oreo cookie is invented. Right here. The Oreo cookie is a New Yorker. How great is that? Yes, that's right. Leave your makeup at home and just bring comfortable shoes. That's right. My wife will actually agree with you on that one thing. So now we're going to walk through this little interior space here. Josh, right? One of my favorite facts about New York. But in the summertime, they sell ice cream here and little lemonade drinks. And today it is art. Yes, lots of things were invented in New York City because it's New York. Look at the Little Island Park. Now, if we go walk out onto Little Island Park, we're going to go there next. So stay tuned if you haven't seen Little Island Park yet. We're going to see if I don't think you need a ticket to go out there anymore, so we'll go out there and enjoy the park. Absolutely, Psychic Sidekick. One of the last building bridges in the city right there. Beautiful architecture. Check out the architecture on this. Do people live there? No, it's a Chelsea market, so there's lots of food stalls and stuff like that. In this area in particular, you have a lot of office space. There are apartments on the blocks here, but the majority of the buildings around here are like, a lot of this is Google. Google's headquarters is down here. And a lot of office spaces down here. Is that beautiful architecture? Let's continue on. It's okay, Rick. Rick, that means you got to come back to New York. That means you got to come back to New York. But the horticulturists do a fantastic job keeping the flora in tip-top shape here in the Highline Park. Oh, really, Terry? That's funny. Had a BLT in the Chelsea market. Nice. So let's look at the Little Island Park. It's just across the street here. There it is. Kind of amazing. We saw this thing get built throughout the years on these live streams. And now it's finally built and open. Robinson Lopez, beautiful day here in New York. Beautiful day. Just a little windy. Just a little windy out here. But it is to be expected. It is autumn. Autumn and spring, the windy months here in New York. As we're about to walk underneath some more office space. All these buildings right here are office space. Oh, that's awesome, Rick. Yeah, I hope Marty comes over to YouTube, Rick. Because to be honest, there is an amazing buzz here on live stream here on YouTube. Very reminiscent of how Periscope was in 2016. Yeah. Here we are, the widest part of Manhattan Island. Here's 14th Street. Right here. Oh, Banksy versus Hag Tag. Banksy versus Hag Tag. Yeah, I know. Haps does suck. And I've heard this from advertisers, Rick, that if you live stream to Twitter or to YouTube using Haps, they throttle your numbers down because of the bad video quality on Haps. I'm just saying, I heard this from an advertising company. So, anyway. Right down there, the gallery of Diane von Furstenberg. Without Diane von Furstenberg and Barry Diller, we would not have our Highline Park today. They're the two main financiers of the Highline. But there it is, the widest street, the widest part of Manhattan Island, the longest crosstown street, 14th Street. How cool is that? Doesn't get more New York than that. And you got all the colors, all the life, beautiful sky. It's New York, baby. It's New York, and I feel it getting warmer. I feel it getting warmer out here. The sun is warming everything up. Yes, Lady O, walking to Highline Park. Good to see you, Deming. So now, no, the breeze is not cold at all, Diana. A very warm breeze. So here's one of my favorite stories here in New York. Here comes the Standard Hotel, which evidently is in foreclosure. No, not foreclosure, bankruptcy. They're having issues with this building. But when it first opened, it had no blinds on the windows. So people were naked making whoopee in the windows, and right here where I'm walking, there would have been people with binoculars looking up. And it was quite the sight for a few months until they put the blinds up. We have some more colors down the way here. And we're coming near the end of the Highline Park. Let me know if we should walk over to Washington Square Park. Put a number 1 in the chat if you want to see Washington Square Park. Because we'll just walk down there and make our way all the way down. Because why not? They should charge for the show. Miss Cecilia Sarge Tech, all right. Reverend Rick, CB Earth Day, Diana Lee, Ramona, you got it, kids. We're going to Washington Square Park. Yeah, hippie. Love your hippie park, yeah. Deming, you got it. We will do Washington Square Park. If you're just tuning in, hit that thumbs up. Lets me know you care. Also helps more people find the broadcast. What's for lunch? I had a roll with bacon, egg, sausage, egg, and cheese on a roll. And a lovely cup of coffee. That was my lunch. Yes, Washington Square Park is built over a cemetery. Over 20,000 bodies are buried underneath Washington Square Park. Then after that, it became a military parade ground. Wow, really beautiful colors in this section right here. Good to see you, Linda Kay. Welcome. You can really tell how windy it is. Good to see you, Gabrielle. Real beautiful autumn colors up here, though. Have a great day, Rick. Have a great day. Great day. Shout out to Bandman. I'll see you later, Bandman. Have a great one. First time here, liking the stream, Peyton Downs. So welcome on to the stream. Thank you so much for tuning on in. We're just checking out the autumnal colors here. Now you want to talk about weird art. We have very weird art coming up right now. Poltergeist Park, maybe. Buenos Aires, bienvenidos. So, yep. It's art. This is called I Hear a Siren Singing from Rebecca Belmore and Osvaldo Vieiro. It's like they found some random stuff and turned it into a sculpture. That's nice and weird. Right? Totally normal, right, Cowboy Coney? Totally normal. Yeah, Terry. The first time I saw it, I didn't know how to react to it. I have no idea what it's supposed to be, Linda. It's weird art along the High Line. Right, you've seen worse, me too, Feng. Oh no, we're at the end of the Highline Park. Now this structure used to go all the way down to Canal Street and as far north as 34th Street. But this is where the High Line ends, here at Gansevoort Street. And in a little bit, we will walk Gansevoort Street over to where we're going to get into the area of Washington Square Park. So we're going to walk the village. But now let's take the elevator downstairs and make our way over to Little Island, NYC. And see what it's like over there at Little Island. See what's cooking over there. But yes, it's art. Some fantastic restaurants along Gansevoort Street, absolutely. All right. And by the way, here's where the restrooms are if you ever come out here. What do people call the other? Oh no! No! I gotta go all the way up to 30th Street for an elevator? Damn it. Oh well, we're going down the stairs. But what do you call the other new pier below Little Island? That's pier, I believe, Pier 26. But Diana Lee with a 10-pound super chat. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the 10 pounds. Not binoculars for buildings, no. No, thank you so much, Diana, for the 10 pounds. Thanks for sponsoring the video. Yeah, elevators are out of order. I like yelling in the elevators, Lady O. If you've ever seen my Highline streams in the past, I like yelling like a crazy person inside of the elevator because it helps me feel alive. But I'll deal with it. I'll go downstairs. It's fine. We're here next to the Whitney Museum. And we're going to make our way across West Street. Right, you know CB, right? CB's seen me yell like a crazy person inside the elevator. Linda K, I feel bad for people who have wheelchair or mobility issues. Yeah, he's doing something with that wire. Wow. So this here to my right-hand side is the Whitney Museum of Art. A lovely museum that you could kind of live stream in. Michelle Obama herself was here on the opening day. And now we're going to cross this street here. Now, across the way... Oh, really, Dara? I didn't know that. So across the street here is an outline of a warehouse on a pier. And really funny story. Whitney is great. Absolutely, Terry. When the Little Island Park opened up, two women asked me if I knew what that was. And then they explained what it was. But here was the kicker. They were asking me about something that was never advertised in any kind of news. And they expected me just to know it because I was a tour guide. And I found that really funny because it wasn't advertised, it wasn't, you know, publicized at any length. And yet they wanted me to know about this stupid structure right here. And this is a really boring, stupid structure. But they're like, we're surprised you didn't know that. But they clearly just wanted to get onto the live stream. Anyway, humans do human things with human to humans. Good to see you, Genuine Pictures. Welcome. We're going to make our way over now to the little island park. We're going to see what's going on there. And then we'll make our way over to Washington Square Park. And boy, it is windy. It is windy. Everyone knows it's windy. Anybody making whoopee in the windows? The last little bit of the Meatpacking District right here. Interstate Foods Incorporated. The last shipment to come down the West Side Improvement, today called the Highline Park, was a shipment of 220 frozen turkeys for the Tyson rendering plant that was down here. Exactly, no rain at least, Feng. I'm very happy it's not raining. Live streaming in the rain, not fun. Yes, humans are weird sometimes. But these two women were like very like self-important kind of people. They just had to barge into the conversation, and you know, and it happens from time to time. People are like, you know, people's sense of entitlement when they see somebody filming something. It's like, I have to let him know. So, whatever. I just look at their face and laugh. Just right. Yes, the Standard Hotel's in financial trouble, ABX girl. I just mentioned that it is in a foreclosure at the moment. Got your Whole Foods in the Bowery. Okay, awesome. Uh-oh. What? I'm all confused. I'm all confused. By placing this, I've implied that these words are equal. Okay. Okay, makes sense. It's art. It's art. Looks like, yes, open admission to the little island park is possible here. So let's cross West Street here. Now we're crossing West Street, formerly known as the West Side Highway, now simply West Street, a lovely boulevard that was created in the 90s. And then we have this big mysterious arch here. This arch represents where Pier 54 used to be. This is where the survivors of the Titanic landed, in the Carpathia. This is where the Titanic was supposed to dock, but instead the Carpathia came here with her survivors. And then the very next year, the Lusitania left from this pier and eventually got torpedoed by a German U-boat. But welcome to Pier 54. Dutch, I hope you don't need a reservation to get into Little Island, as Action Kid needed. Joseph, we'll find out right now. We'll find out right now.
Let's see. Now, I don't know how the signal's going to be once we get into the park, so if the signal gets really crappy, I'm just going to leave. But it looks like we do not need a reservation to get on there. Usually only on very crowded days you need a reservation to come here, and today it's not very crowded. Absolutely, Diana Lee. But here it is. Dion von Furstenberg and Barry Diller's dream, Little Island Park. Is it a playground for the rich? It's up to your own interpretation. Pier 54, where are you? Yep, took 7 years to build. It's so much nicer when it's not overrun with people. Yeah, I would love to see a concert here myself. They have performances here and weird art to play with. Let's walk down this meandering path here. You know, this park is very much an extension of the Highline. Very man-made kind of fake nature. Olmsted and Vox would be proud. Kicking yourself that you forgot to visit this last month. It's okay, Rick. Rick, we ain't going anywhere. So you come on back to New York, jump on back to New York, and experience this for yourself. Absolutely, Terry. So here is the theater that is here. I see people just hanging out. How cool it is. We'll be to see a performance right here. Sun going down back there. Wouldn't that be nice? Now let's get some views here. Let's get up high. It's hypnotizing. Yeah, that's an amphitheater, Diana Lee. That's an amphitheater down there. They have performances and concerts there. It's really cool. A little freaky. There we go. Lovely view coming into view of Lower Manhattan. There it is. Fantastic view here. And then right down there, a very important fireboat. Let's take a look at it. There's a fireboat 343, named after the 343 firemen we had lost on September 11, 2001. It's a $12.1 million fireboat, and the hull of the ship is made from reclaimed steel from the World Trade Center. Your eyes, absolutely, Terry. Sunshine after the rain, beautiful views indeed. There it is, the fireboat 343. There's your picture postcard shot of Lower Manhattan and the Hudson River. And in the sun, it is warm. All right, let's have a moment of silence indeed. Doesn't get better than this, Ramona? Absolutely not. Let's see if we get to the very top here. Last time I tried to get to the very top here, I lost the signal. So let's see if anything has changed. See the Empire State Building. Great views. Wow, everyone's clustering here at the top. This is the top of the Little Island Park. It's like almost like an observation deck up here. Feel like I'm at the top of the rock or something like that. There are all these people hanging out up here. Yeah, good luck with that. Annie Jane, good to see you. Highline Party. Yes, indeed. Let's see if I can follow the ramp all the way back down. Just. Boy, it's not that hard, you know. Not that hard to take iPhone pictures. Guys fussing around with that iPhone like it's a Canon Mark III or something like that. Let's continue on moving. You know, as a tour guide, I have learned how to deal with Androids and iPhones, and you know, it's not that hard, especially with an iPhone. iPhone is like a camera for idiots. And he's fussing with the picture, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, I need a drink after watching that guy try to take photos. Anyway, all right, come on. New Yorkers, you got to keep moving, baby. Got to keep moving. Got to keep grooving. Can't slow down. Got to keep moving. All right, now we're going to transition from the west side of Manhattan, and we're going to make our way over to Washington Square Park. So if you're just tuning in, we have completed our walk down the Highline Park, going south from 34th Street, Hudson Yards, Now we're going to make our way across the village, across the West Village, over towards Washington Square Park. But first, let's take this meandering walk down the long hill here. Yeah, luckily we have a good signal in the park today, Cowboy Coney. It's because probably there's not that many people here. You're more than welcome, Nirvana fan. Yeah, if you stay tuned long enough, you'll get a recap. Just got to be patient. But we have completed our walk down the Highline Park. And now we're going to make our way over to Washington Square Park and check out some more views over there at Washington Square Park. Beautiful day. Let's get hypnotized one more time. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. All right. It's a perfect day for a walk, Dan Lee, absolutely. Do they still? Yes, they do. Annie Jean, we were checking out all the weird sculptures along the Highline Park. So check out the replay. Yeah, exactly. Nice day for walking, unlike this summer. Unlike this summer. Yes. You will like and subscribe. All right, wow. You can take a ramp all the way up there to the top. So if you're in a wheelchair, you can make your way all the way up to the top there. That's pretty cool. It's nice and cool out here, but it's warming up. It's going to be 70 degrees Fahrenheit here in New York today, and we're getting there right now. You can definitely feel it. I am wearing my thermal and have a lovely little sweat going on right now. Good day for a walk, Chi-Bay. Good to see you. Wouldn't it be fun? I should just stay in the middle of the stage and start singing, right? You know what? Next time we come to the Little Island Park, I'll come out here and I will sing the Perfect Strangers theme. How about that? Oh, way. Merry Christmas! He was playing Jingle Bells on the xylophone in the floor. Yeah, it's a ramp. You can walk all the way up the ramp. All right, so jealous. Well, guess what? Terry Day, it's the power of the internet. You are here. But yeah, next time we come out here, I will stand on the stage and I will sing the Perfect Strangers theme. All right, that's next time we come out here. It'll be soon. Have I recovered from Sunday's marathon stream? Yes, that's why I have not been on the last 2 days. You rather hear Perfect Strangers by Deep Purple. Okay, Rich. I don't know how, is that a real song? Purple, there's a strong name, Perfect Strangers by Deep Purple? I don't know the lyrics to that one, Rich. Gotta have to look that one up. Absolutely, Annie Jean, absolutely, I agree. Totally agree with you on that one. But now let's make our way down to Gansevoort Street. And we're going to make our way over to the east and over to Washington Square Park.
But we don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
We will remain perfect strangers. Gonna have to listen to that song when I get home. So once again, we're gonna cross West Street right now. Sounds good. Terry, sounds good. DM me on Instagram or Twitter and we'll get it arranged. Remember, if you're tuning in for the first time, I am a professional licensed New York City tour guide. I've been a full-time tour guide for 9 years here in New York City, coming up on my 10th anniversary. And if you want to take a tour with me, my specialties are Central Park, Brooklyn Bridge, and Coney Island. Please DM me about 3 weeks in advance on Instagram or Twitter, and we'll get something arranged. By Dutch for now. There you go. I'll see you later there, Terry. Joseph. I'll see you later, there, Joseph. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds good, Annie Jane. Come on out to Coney. Happy Remembrance Day, Aurora. I did not. Is that a holly out in Europe? Good to see. Happy Remembrance Day. So Saturday Night Fever was not filmed on the Brooklyn Bridge. That was filmed on the Verizon Narrows Bridge. The Verizon Narrows Bridge looks vastly different than the Brooklyn Bridge. For instance, the towers of the Brooklyn Bridge are stone, as opposed to the towers of the Verrazano Bridge are made of steel. They only used the Brooklyn Bridge in a very quick shot near the end of the movie when Tony Manero goes into Manhattan to talk to Stephanie. And the song where How Deep Is Your Love is being performed. Can they see you? Are they waving up there? You're waving. I like that. That was cool. Remembrance Day is tomorrow. Okay. Good to see you, Sam. Oh, Armistice Day. Yeah, that's tomorrow. Armistice Day is tomorrow. I love when people are having fun with the landscape around them in New York. I will always encourage that. Oh, thank you so much, Linda. Like I said, I'm a professional tour guide, so. Amy Jade, good to see you. Beautiful weather, a little windy. Yeah, tomorrow is Veterans Day. Or Armistice Day. So now we're gonna hang the left here on Gansevoort and take Gansevoort across. And it's Armistice Day here too, right?
It's so true.
Gotta remember the veterans of war. Yeah, Washington Square Park opened up in the 1880s. Built on an old Indian burial ground, built on an old military parade ground. Let's see what the vibe is like inside Washington Square Park today. And it's your birthday, Barry. Awesome. Scorpios unite. It's Scorpio season. You enjoying this walk, Din Din? Me too. Glad you're enjoying the walk. My morning kind of ended over in Times Square today. I had to meet up with one of my managers and to get paid. And then I was like, should I live stream in Times Square? Nah. So then I hopped on the train and I went over to Hudson Yards. We walked down the Highline and now we're here passing the Whitney. And now we're going to make our way out to Washington Square Park.
One more time.
Oh, wow, Darren. 11th day, the 11th month, the 11th hour. Great weather. How's the water today? Water's fantastic, Sam. What is this? I'm gonna take a look at this. I see weird art. I see weird art alert. Spray paintery. Spray paintery. Ooh, look at this. I wonder what this is all about. Hello there, B&T Media from New Zealand. Kia ora. Oh, my skater girl's still here. She's been here for so long. Oh, I wish I could check out this gallery, but I don't feel like putting on a mask right now. Gotta put on a mask to go inside that gallery. I don't feel like putting on a mask right now. Had to wear a mask inside my company's building just now. It was really annoying because it was like 1,000 degrees in there. I want to breathe the air, damn it. Great to see you, Nicole. Remembrance Day there in Australia today. To all the Anzacs we lost in Gallipoli and all the fallen soldiers. Absolutely. Never forget all the fallen soldiers. So now we're going to make our way along Gansevoort streets. Guys are ready to work. Yep, we're in the southern end of the Highline. We just completed walking south along the Highline. Now we're going to make our way as a little bonus over to Washington Square Park. New York City, USA is beautiful, absolutely. It's New York, baby. New York, a hell of a town. Ooh, I see Christmas stuff. And I wish it would be Christmas every day. Ooh, Merry Christmas. Da, 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 da. Ooh, it smells like Christmas out here too. Ooh, it smells like pine trees and stuff. Ooh, that smells good. Wow. It's a 1% Christmas brought to you by Chase Pay. Let's continue on. It's not early, no. Once Halloween finishes, it's Christmas. Oh, that's pretty cool, Annie Jane. Rainier, aloha. Nice. You partied in the 80s when New York was cool. Now it's Brooklyn, baby. Now it's all about Brooklyn. Brooklyn is the cultural capital of the United States currently. Sorry, Manhattan. So there was a really cool pop-up exhibit here a couple of days ago. They had all these big inflatable characters from Disney. And it was a Disney Plus day. The damn exhibit was only here for a few hours. When I found out about it, they're like, oh, it's already being deflated and leaving. So I wish I could have caught that. There's one thing I love is things that are ephemeral. I always think about what it would be like to live stream the gates of Central Park. Ooh, we have some musicians here. That's kind of cool. Getting ready to play something. As we walk past Gansevoort Plaza, approaching Hudson Street. Always the most fashionable people can be found here along the West Village here. And also very expensive rents. A beautiful sky, Nicole. Beautiful weather. Let's score some Mary Jane in the park today. No, thank you. I'm good on that. Bought a snowman swag. Pretty awesome, wow. Approaching West 13th Street.
West 13th.
Yes. I'm a lifelong New Yorker.
Okay.
I'm a tour guide for 10 years. And I'm giving a virtual tour. All right. And then someone comes along and spurs it with a modern building. Anthony, I cannot agree more. He corrected me on my pronunciation of 13th Street. All right, so sweet of him, right? Came over here from Flyover, Montana. And he's been a true New Yorker living here for 8 months. Listen, I've been living here for 8 months, okay? I've seen it all. Remember that I have to sometimes punctuate my pronunciation of words to let everyone understand what I'm saying. Kimochi, good to see you, Kimochi. I actually got that once from a guy. He said, I've been living here for 3 years. I've been through it all. I was like, no, if you want to be a real New Yorker, you got to live here at least 5. You got to live here at least 5 years and experience at least 2 blizzards. I know, Annie Jean, I know this area it's almost unrecognizable how clean it is today. Almost unrecognizable. I mean, I used to come here as a kid in the 90s. Yeah, Kimochi is a great name, that's right. That's some kind of Japanese porno word, I think, right? I guess. Yeah, Mr. Moneybags and Richie Rich up there. How can you be a New Yorker? You got to live here full time for 5 years and never leave the city. You cannot leave your home. You cannot leave your apartment to go to your summer home and Spago or whatever the hell it is. Sourdoughs, indeed. You've been here 8 minutes and seen it all. There you go. Yeah, 90s kid. I was born in 79, so I used to come out here as a baby in the 80s. My sister used to drag me out here in the 80s, and then in the 90s when I was a teenager, I would always come wandering around here. I did use binoculars. Exactly. You have to endure an entire summer without AC at least once. Annie Jean, couldn't have said it better myself. That and you got to experience a blizzard and a snowstorm. No, sorry, can't go to the Hamptons. Sorry. Never been out of Australia. Got to come out. I'm going to go to my summer home in the Hamptons. Yes. Mother, we're going to D'Agostino. We're going to go shop at D'Agostino and Food Emporium and maybe see the Morton Williams later. Right, swimming in a blizzard. Now you're talking, Jim. 1984, Louis Miguel. Good to see you. Louis Miguel Salva. Ailman, hello. 1984. That's a crazy book. All right, approaching Greenwich streets. And I think we're going to stay here along. Actually, you know what? Let's take Greenwich Street down because we usually take 13th anyway. Let's take Greenwich Street down. And maybe, Anthony, I don't know. Yeah, Coney Island. That's it, your bar. That's right. More scaffolding. A New York City tradition. We're now walking southeast, walking towards the direction of the old St. Vincent's Hospital that is no longer there and is now luxury apartments. Would I ever live stream from the Hamptons? Fun fact, the last time I was in the Hamptons, I tried to live stream on Periscope and I could not get a stable signal. So I've tried. I have actually tried that already. I tried to live stream from East Hampton and also Montauk. And I could not get a signal out there. Or not a strong enough signal anyway, to be able to live stream. Come on out, live the American dream, Nicole. Across the street, is the AIDS Memorial. Let's get a close-up look at the memorial here. Say a quick prayer. Yeah, time portal, Montauk, everything scrambles, absolutely. I love Montauk. I will tell you live out there. So here's the AIDS Memorial. As we continue to walk south along Greenwich Street, we just passed Bank Street. Yoko Ono has a house down the block here. That's down about 2 blocks down is the first block where John and Yoko first moved in on back in 1971. Beautiful city indeed. It's New York, baby. Say a little prayer for your sister. I will, Barry. Miss Cecilia, going great. Montauk is the most eastern tip of Long Island. It's a lovely little place on the South Fork of Long Island. We are going to continue on here along Greenwich. We're just going to take Greenwich, I guess, all the way to 6th Avenue. Ben, I do not know. I want to say the shape of it has some kind of meaning, but I'm not 100% sure. As we look south along 7th Avenue South, One World Trade Center, right down over there. So West Village, and now we're going to go into the village proper. And now we're going to cross 7th Avenue South. These are the 9/11 tiles for America.org. It looks like the bus is here today. So these tiles have been here for some of them for 20 years. So the bus is here today. Marty Lou, it's good to see you. Like that movie shot, Barry? Me too. Some of these tiles are new tiles. I remember when this was new. Oh, Ben, absolutely. Ben, it's going to get to 71 degrees Fahrenheit today in New York, so quite warm. When we get to Washington Square Park, it should be a literal beehive of activity. Ooh, somebody's leaving the Bud Light out. Somebody's leaving the beers out. Ah, and let the party commence. Brought to you by Bud Light. I'd rather drink water than Bud Light, but beggars can't be choosy. Ooh, whatever they're cooking here smells really good. The Collective Cafe. Ooh, that smells good. Whatever they're cooking in here smells good. Bzz. Yeah, remember, no all caps words, please. Nightbot does not like that. Oh, look at the flowers. Isn't that nice? Wow, that's a painting. Wow. That's pretty cool. Whoa, look at this one. The Stone Sparrow Gallery. Wow, that's really cool. Wow. That's really neat. There's one thing Dutch loves, it's really cool art. All right, I guess we're gonna walk along 8th Street for a little bit. I'll bring the wine. Yeah, I think people are at work, Nicole. I think a lot of people are at work right now. So, work and school still very much in session at the moment, and I like it. I like this. It's not too many people out here. I'm still getting used to crowds of people. 6:30 a.m. there, nice. Nice and early. Yep, 228 in New York. A lot of people in Falls today watching the colors. Approaching 6th Avenue. And yours truly, as a impressionable teenager, this was a very important intersection right here. I always seem to be around in this area here. As a kid, oh, let's go this way here. I want to go on the other side of the street. Want it to be good to see you. 1929 in the United Kingdom. What happened to the Borders bookstore? What happened to Borders? What happened to Gray's Papaya? What happened? Or the Barnes & Noble. What happened to the Barnes & Noble? Oh my God. This neighborhood is changing so fast. What happened to the Gray's Papaya? No. Where can I get my hot dogs and books now? Where can I get my CDs? All right. We're doing my favorite street, 8th Street. Who remembers the poster mat? Shout out to everyone who remembers the poster mat. I remember Borders. They should buy books. Wow, this is a shell of its former glory. This street here. I remember coming down this street and it'll be all wild. You smell incense going down this street. But I remember my favorite store, the poster mat. And yeah, baby, for all you music fans, hey guys. Oh yeah, Electric Lady Studios. So much great music has been made in that building. So much great music. Ooh, some more cool arts. Wow. I think I used to get my denim jackets right here. At least they still sell bongs and stuff. And CBD gummies, all right. That's cool. Okay, crossing McDougal. Making our way over to 5th Avenue, then we're going to hang a right-hand turn on 5th Avenue. As somebody tries to get my attention from all the way across the street. If you need a guaranteed way of making me ignore you is, whistle and yell at me from across the street. That pizza place isn't here anymore even. A nice little pizza place over here I used to like to go to. It's all changed. But remember, oh, it's a Domino's now? Ugh, that's not even pizza. You know, remember that if you ever live in New York City, or any city around the world for that matter, remember that you live in a place of perpetual change, and nothing will ever stay the same forever. Did I ever have any clothes with fringes on it? No. No, Diana, no. Trying to pull it. Yeah, I think he's trying to pull it Arnold Horshack on me. Yeah, whistlers are the worst, Ben. Ah, you had many fringes on the jacket. Yes. Yeah, that was more of an 80s thing. Yeah, Domino's is not pizza. And it replaced an actual pizza place. It's weird. All right. And we're going to make a right-hand turn on 5th Avenue. And you will see the Washington Square Arch. Exactly. The only good whistlers are the fireworks whistlers in Coney Island on Fireworks Fridays. That's right. Those are the only good whistlers. The whistlers and the sizzlers. That's right, Annie Jean, I agree. I call it that too. Yeah, Dutch with no fringe benefits then. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, there's somebody talking in the park on a bullhorn. Wonder what they're yapping about. We'll find out. Love the arch, me too. Pizza. It's edible cardboard. I haven't had Domino's in over 10 years. Oh, Ken, thank you so much, man. The marathon stream was a lot of fun. We'll do that again next year. All right. Washington Square Park. Gotta totally get the copyright once I got into this park. Let's do it. Let's break copyright. You'll be in it next year. Awesome. And the Southern Hippie with a $5 super chat. Southern Hippie, thank you so much for the $5. And thank you for joining the $5 club. Look how pretty that looks. How cool is that shot? Well, they're covering. They are covering Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah, it is a live band playing. Oh my God! This is a recruiting. This is a recruiting concert for Air Force. Propaganda! Propaganda, take it in. And it's the Air Force. This is the Air Force trying to recruit people. Would approve as a recruiting tool. I'm very conflicted. I'm very conflicted about this whole use of music here. That is the Air Force trying to play Red Hot Chili Peppers to recruit, and I don't know how the band would feel if they were using their music to recruit people. Please feel free to send this clip to Flea or Anthony Kiedis. They're pretty good. They're pretty good, but it's total propaganda. That's right, Robert, absolutely. The Lenny Kravitz classic, I Would Fly Away, would be much better. But they're playing Chili Peppers for some reason. All right, let's get to the let's hop on a train. I'm tired. You sent it to them? Thank you so much, Stevie. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Recruiting for drone pilots, yes. They're recruiting for the drone temple pilots. Strategy, yes. That's my That's my cue. That's my cue to get out of town when the Air Force is using Red Hot Chili Peppers to recruit people. It's propaganda. It's propaganda. I'm sorry. That's my cue. That's my cue. Time to get out of Dodge. Time to get out of Dodge. Your follower is also Air Force. Awesome. Thanks for your service. They'll find one impressionable teenager kid to sign up. You're laughing to tears. Good, Linda. That's my job. So now we're approaching Broadway, and we're going to go to the 8th Street subway station, where I'm going to hop on my R train and get the hell out of here. Yes, I lived at concert doing Mach 3. Very appropriate. I wasn't expecting that either, Diana Lee, but it's New York. You're not supposed to expect anything. Yes, Air Force 2. Hey guys, we're Air Force 2. Don't forget to sign up for our armed services. And you too could bomb the hell out of a country you can barely pronounce. Thanks for tuning out, folks. Your niece is stationed in Hawaii now. Nice. That's right. The hippies are turning in their graves. All right. Here's good old Broadway. Oh, there goes the fire alarm. Expect the unexpected in New York. Always. But it's time for me to get back to where everything is normal. I've had enough of this Manhattan high jive. That was loud. But I think we had a pretty good walk today. Pretty good tour. Walking down that Highline Park with a little bonus. Yeah, it's here in New York. So it is freakishly warm today. That's why I walked down the Highline Park today. And now I'm gonna hop on the train and go home. Thank you everyone for your service. If you have family members that were in the service. All right, getting to the subway station here, so it's time to put on my mask. I will have a great afternoon, Colleen. Thank you so much for hanging on out. Let's get my Metro card ready and get my mask ready here. I see a table here I could use. Salam, salam. More than welcome, Diana. More than welcome, CB. Ciao for now. Yes, indeedy do. I'm glad you enjoyed, Dave. There are too many moderators. Well, people like to do stupid crap. That's why we have so many moderators. I don't tolerate stupid crap on my live streams. I'm sorry. And if you think there are too many moderators, then don't watch. But Let's relax. Thank you so much. I try to be the best in the world. Ah, that feels good. All right. Before my train gets here, any comments or questions for a New York City tour guide? Because now is your chance. You're more than welcome, moderate. Thank you, moderators, indeed. Have a great day. Sunshine after the rain. Robinson Lopez, have a great afternoon. Any final comments or questions? Have a wonderful afternoon, Fang. It was a fun stream today. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell, because I don't know when I'm going to go on next. In the coming days, we will be on every day at the same time, so get ready for that. It does look scary down here. I didn't wipe my lens. When's the next stream? Sometime tomorrow, Psychic. Sometime tomorrow. Mother, welcome for the walk. Enjoy your day there, Sunshine NY. I got to rub them feet. Got to put these feet in Epsom salt. It's empty everywhere because everyone's still at school and at work. Good morning there. Welcome. Beers today. Yes, Sierra Nevada Torpedoes. I'll be definitely having some beers. You're more than welcome for the stream, Ramona. Well-deserved indeed, Gabrielle. Any little ratties? Let's see. Any little subway rats down here? No. I will be careful getting home, Barry. Thank you so much. And happy birthday, Barry. L'chaim, cheers. Have a good journey, Ben. Going to the doctor's appointment tomorrow. Nice. How about a bar tour? Ken, I'm going to get together with the urbanist and we're going to go on bar hopping one day. Cynthia, you're more than welcome. Epsom salt for Mr. Maz. Epsom salt for Mr. Maz. Absolutely some Epsom salt. Every night after these live streams, I say put the Epsom salt there and a little bath there. Yeah, no beer run video tonight, Mike. No beer run video. That's right, Darren. Absolutamente. I will enjoy the rest of my day. Yes, Epsom salt does work for sore feet. Yes, it does. Epsom salt and warm water is the trick for sore feet. Debbie, you're more than welcome. This was a fun one today. It was a fun one today. The military band at the end of the walk definitely threw me off. Radix bath salts are great for relaxing. Ooh, okay. Saw a rat popping his head out of a flower box in front of Madison Square Garden. Nice. Fang, have a great day. And that is why they don't deserve food. That's right, Terry. I should get Epsom. I need a couple of sponsors, Psychic. I want to have Epsom salt sponsor me. I want to have Levi's jeans, Nike shoes, and of course, Verizon. Oh, and have a great day. Blondie, have a great day. Sunshine after the rain, have a great day. Cold water, baby. Our train 1 minute away. Thank you so much, Jim. Yes. It's time for me to go relax. I see rats down here all the time. What is the day without seeing a rat, you know? Great to see you, Esteban. Buenvenidos. I'll see you later, Terry. Thank you so much for hanging on out. I am ready to listen to my podcast and relax for a little bit. And head on home. I will enjoy the AC. You've never seen a rat. Well, in New York, you know, we live with rats here in New York. Yes, they're called investment bankers. Yeah. And day traders, Psychic, and day traders. Yes, 34th Street does have a lot of rats. Absolutely, Fang. Have to agree. And actually, Rockefeller Center on the D train has a lot of rats in there too. Viking, have a great day. Have a great rest of your day too. Thank you so much for hanging on out. Yes, rats are people too. That's right. People, people, people are the luckiest people in the world. I hear a trainer. It's rolling around the bend. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging on out with me this afternoon. If you just caught this by accident, hit the replay. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell. But from 8th Street here underneath Broadway here in the Village, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. Oh, lottery numbers right there. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, guys.